inform you of today's agenda. The first one is registration session. The second one is opening ceremony. The next is singing of national anthem Indonesia Raya, Syubanul Watun and Hymn of UNUSA. And then we have opening remarks by the Vice Rector 3 of UNUSA. Then we have documentation session. Then in the main session, we have the guest lecture session entitled The Use of Artificial Intelligence in Modern Education System and its Future Implementation. And then we have souvenirs appreciation and documentations. And also, we have the closing session. All right, we wish all participants can follow the event smoothly from beginning until the end. Now, let us begin today's program by reciting Basmala together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. All right, the next session is singing the national anthem and institutional songs. So for ladies and gentlemen, try to stand up. We kindly ask you to stand up together. And for the operator, the time is yours. Thank you. For all the participants, you might take a seat. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed to the welcoming speech and opening remarks from the Vice Rector 3 of UNUSA. To the Honorable Professor Dr. Bambang Sektiari Lukiswanto, DEA DVM, we respectfully invite you to deliver your speech and open this guest lecture officially.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah wa syukurillah la khawla wa la quwata illa billah. Distinguished guest Prof Ananda Nepal, esteemed faculty member, the Director of Research, Innovation and Community Services, staff, and students whom I am so proud of, and all of the distinguished guests. First of all, I would like to a bit warm welcome to all the guests today and express my sincere gratitude to Prof Ananda Nepal. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to today's guest lecture, which is highly relevant to the future of our education. It's always committed to bringing cutting-edge ideas, and today we are fortunate to host Professor Ananda Nepal, a leading expert in educational technology from the Kyoto College of Graduate Studies for Informatics, KCGI, Kyoto, Japan. Applause for Professor Ananda Nepal. The topic will bring from Professor Ananda Nepal is the use of artificial intelligence in the modern education system and its future implementation. It is incredibly timely, and this digital area, artificial intelligence is no longer a dream, but a transformative tool that will evolutionize how we learn, how we teach, and how we innovate our academic ecosystem. I'm confident this lecture will provide valuable insight for all of us to prepare for the wise and inclusive implementation of AI in modern education system. Finally, I would like to once again welcome Professor Ananda Nepal. Thank you for the great honor that you have bestowed upon us, and thank you again. Wabillahi taufiq walhidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Prof. Bambang Sektiari for the inspiring speech and also open this guest lecture officially. All right, before we start the main agenda today, now let's capture this special moment with a documentation session. To commemorate these wonderful memories, we would like to invite all the speakers and all the guests to stand up and move closer together. And then we have take a pictures from the documentation session here. Okay, to our documentation team, please take your position and we will get ready to take pictures. Guys, please stand up and move closer together. For the students here, please move closer to the right position. All right, everyone? Okay, please give your best smile in 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Let us take one more photo for safety, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Thank you very much for your cooperation and participation, guys. You may take a seat again. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we have now arrived at the main session of today's guest lecture program entitled The Use of Artificial Intelligence in Modern Education System and Its Future Implementation. We are truly honored to have our distinguished speaker and his moderator with us today. We believe that this session will provide valuable insight to all of us of the integration of artificial intelligence in education and its future potential. At this time, let us warmly welcome our honorable speaker and moderator to deliver the presentation on the stage. The time is yours.
Hello. Yes. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. And warm good afternoon. How are you? Are you excited? All right. That's very nice. Okay. All right. I would like to shortly introduce myself. I am Dr. Sanju Kumar Singh. At the moment, I am postdoctoral fellowship in UNUSA. All right. Thank you. That's my short introduction. And today, we have wonderful guest, Professor Ananda Nepal from Kyoto School of Graduate in Informatics, Japan, Kyoto, Japan. So give a big applause for him. And of course, I can speak bahasa Indonesia too. Saya juga bisa bahasa Indonesia. Mau mendengar suara saya bahasa Indonesia atau bahasa Inggris? Luar biasa kayaknya bahasa tujuh sama bahasa Indonesia ya. Alright, thank you. Terima kasih. Oke, kepada semua ibu dan bapa, para guru dan profesor yang terhormat, serta para rektor, wakil rektor, dan dekan seluruh fakultas, salam hangat. Merupakan kehormatan bagi saya dapat hadir bersama Anda semua dalam kesempatan istimewa ini. Terima kasih telah memberikan kesempatan kepada moderator dalam ini. Saat ini kita semua sedang dalam proses mengadaptasi AI dengan sebagai cara, khususnya di sektor pendidikan. Kita kan sehari-hari pakai AI sekarang. Apakah ini AI sekarang membantu atau tidak membantu? Tapi ini cara benar atau tidak benar? Mix here, mix guys. Okay, there we go. We have very soon. Professor Anand will make you clear how to use. Is it ethical or not? What are the procedure? Okay, so he is going to discuss about more detail about AI. Okay, so banyak hal-hal tentang AI sekarang kita adaptasi AI, tapi apakah kita perhatikan sama AI atau tidak? Kan cuman kita nulis, prompt, semua keluarkan. Tapi apakah Anda tahu benar, caranya benar gak? Gak tahu ya, semua cuman ikut proses kan? Klik, datang lebih enak, kayak kita beli makan, kita langsung beli makan, tapi gak tahu itu cara prosedurnya bagaimana, masakan dan yang lain-lain kan? Kayaknya semua yang paham ya, and excited. Okay, baik, terima kasih. How about from technical team? Is it PPT is ready? Okay, all right. Once again, let's grand welcome to Professor Anand. All right, Professor Anand, the time is yours. The floor is yours. Thank you.
Namaste. Salam alaikum. Thank you so much. Next time I would learn Indonesia language and I can reply you. Today is historic day for me that I came today's morning from Kathmandu. 1 week ago, I traveled from Japan to Kathmandu, and it is my first experience in Indonesia. But I can say I came my home. So that's I feel in the field of Indonesia is my own field. And thank you so much for your hospitality, your warm welcome, and your kindness for me. And as you know, my name is Ananda Nepal, and the country name also Nepal. So I came from Nepal. Easy to remember, right? Thank you so much. And I understand you're waiting for me for a long time. And in front of me is Vice Rector of the institutions and Rector, Director. Many faculty members are here, and especially Research Director gave me the invitations to come to Indonesia, and Dr. Sanju did very hard work for me to invite in Indonesia. So today is the final day. I came finally to see all the young people who is studying at these institutions. I want to thank for my heart for all the young students and the faculty and whole family of these institutions from Japan. From my institution's name is University of Informatics. Today I'm going to represent one of my institutions, which is called KCGI, the Kyoto College of Graduate Studies for Informatics. So I teach two courses in institution. One, web system development. Another one is next generation education system. And sometime I teach AI too. Especially for spiritual AI, not only AI. So we can discuss a little bit further about AI and dealing how to implement this AI in the education system. First of all, thank you for the assistance for my PPT. And my topic is AI implementations in education. This is so fine topic for me that making always excited for me that how education will change after some time. You know, 5 years ago, we definitely did have different lectures, different aspect for educations. When lectures came to the classes, then students need to be downloaded by note or ball pen should be there, right? Teachers have notebook or maybe syllabus books. They read in front of the students and they teach as a teacher. But now, teacher's role is going to change. How teachers is going to change as a facilitator. The facilitator and then teachers role is very different. As he mentioned that, I understand a little bit that he said teachers kind of guru, right? The word guru is not only unique, a respect. What you are going to respect for your knowledge. Guru is the kind of the enlightened person, a knowledge source. So what is source of knowledge, right? So I am going to deal a few things here today. First, the education system. What is education system? For me, education systems depends on 4 major pillars. I'm going to deal on that. Previous one. sorry. Yes. And then social LMS evaluation. This is so important for those students who want to deal for next social changes. And industrial integration, AI architecture in educations, academic and media content, which is very interesting subject for me. Role of AI and university on AITA, what is that? And self-study system, and then future of university. So we need to see, we need to check, we need to understand what types of university will look like in near future. These are my major concern for today's lecture. Okay, so remember what comes in your mind while somebody told you university. University depends on 4 major pillars. Number 1, infrastructures. Number 2, syllabus. Number 3, lectures. Number 4, students. Remember, a few years ago there was the paradigm shift in the educations. Paradigm shift was from the guru shishya to teachers, university or school level. University has many power before, and there has little contradictions with chores and this elite power. That's why this union was unified, and it's called university in the first word, okay? University is against the law, against the power. Who exercise power? The university is against this power ruler. That's why university came against the rule, against the power detectors. So after this university concept, we came with the network paradigm. What is that network paradigm? Network paradigm is that university have many, many networks. That means power. They own power before. And after that network power, they shift. It's called paradigm shift, which is called lecture, teacher-centric paradigm shift. After teacher-centric paradigm shift, it becomes the student-centric paradigm shift. So this era, we are the center. Students are the center. Students have more power than lecturers or professor in the classes. So these 4 pillars are based in the educations. What I'm going to tell you is now we have 4 pillars in the educations, and 1 pillar is going to replace by AI, okay? Number 1, infrastructures. We have infrastructures in the university. Number 2, teachers would be there. Number 3 is students, and number 4 would be syllabus. For next, the infrastructures would be changed. Infra no required for the university. If I want to get some knowledge, then no need infrastructures. I need only LMS system. So if there is LMS system, then no need big investment for educations. Okay, that's AI can change the infrastructures. What can change is infrastructures. So infrastructures is going changed by AI with software system, which is called LMS system. Did you use LMS in your education? Do you have LMS? Yes, we have LMS, right? If we have more good social LMS platform, then no need physical infrastructures. Some are the infrastructures required for engineering, testing, scientific research, but social, management, economics study, no need big lecture hall, and no need teachers in the hall, okay? So infrastructures is going to change by AI very soon with LMS module. And next slide. Yes. Okay. Here is the concern. The stage 1, we have 4 pillars in the educations, and cross-linked with change by AI with limited with the number of infrastructures. So infra is no required in coming days. It will replace by AI. Okay, for that, to replace infrastructures, what required in LMS? What is LMS actually? We need to understand LMS. So LMS has many versions, okay? One is general LMS system. One is image allocate LMS system. One is visual LMS system, and another is social LMS system. There are another 4 LMS system module in education platform. If we can build the social LMS module in educations, then no required physical infrastructures. That's what I am going to tell you, okay? If there is no social learning management system then we cannot replace infrastructures in educations. That's why AI is going to play on that. So for that, we need data. What is data in university? What is data? So we need to understand what is data. Data is the center part of AI. Data is everything for AI. So what is data? Data is that what we did actually in classroom, in discussions phase, in assignments, and our every activities that we can done for some syllabus. If we did some exercises, or maybe assignments, or maybe discussions, chat with teachers, all the exercises are count as data in AI, okay? So for AI, we need to give the best literature, what we are mean, okay? So today is this lecture. What does this lecture mean? We need to give the literature. Remember this word, the literature. For data, a photo can be a data, right, in AI. A video is data for AI. A text also can be data for AI. A sound can be data for AI. Everything can be data for AI. But we need to give best literature. What students is going to do in classroom, they are going to give the best literature in the class, in the data, to the data. Then it will become data. Otherwise, it will just become a photo, it will just become a video. That's why students are going to learn something that can be usable for their extensional module. So extensional module is designed to give or feed to the AI, to data system, and it is called in modern education's literature. So if you understand how to give literature to data, then you can generate data. For example, your assignment can be a data, your text can be data, your professor or lectures, teachers' advice also can be data. Anything can be data in education. But if you do not know how to generate literature, then it cannot turn to data for meaningful data to the AI. Okay? Okay. Next is, this is one of the theory that technical and social and values. So if we can give best literature, then data can be social values. It will generate value. So if we cannot give the best literature to data, then the meaning would be very low. Values would be declined. That's why we cannot give a good feed to the AI. For example, if we train AI, what is dog, what is cat, what is human, then we need to give penalties of images in the database. Many training layers in the database. What are the training layers? That means the definitions. If the human body is something like this is also called human. Is some left side taking photos and looks like this is also called human. If for example, front side photo is look like this human is also kind of human, okay? So these types of pattern recognitions program need to write in multiple times in AI module. Then AI would become a spiritual AI in future. So, for example, here is the connectivity with these social values, and these social values can generate by individuals. Individuals have their, for example, you use Facebook or something, social media, do you use? And then you can say happy birthday, right? Posting somebody photo and then in the caption you write happy birthday. What that mean? You posted some flowers, some, you know, the best wishes, maybe heart or something with that photo. And that is the way that we are teaching AI. Who is teacher for AI means individuals are teachers. We are the teachers. That's why I said before that the place that transfer to the students from paradigm shift, which called from teacher paradigm to students paradigm shift, this is the age that students paradigm shift that is applying in everywhere. So you are the main persons who teaching to the AI. How we are teaching that? Giving the context, giving the literature, giving the feedback, giving some quotations, or posting something in the social media, okay? Or maybe a website or somewhere that we are feeding. Individuals are feedings to AI to learn birthday means this way. And if somebody is in hospital, then we are not posting same pattern, right? There is no flower, maybe there is no heart, there is no maybe love sign, nothing, right? Maybe the one flower and then best wish something, hardly recovery or speed recovery, something like that. So same photo would have different meaning for AI. That what we are doing every day, every works in individuals. That's how AI is learning with pattern recognitions, okay? Pattern recognitions are same types of patterns, same types of meaning are equally treating from individuals, are collectively works for pattern. So these patterns are majorly treat from students. If students are doing scientific research or maybe AI treat in the LMS system, that time students are giving frequently same module, same meaning, same literature to the LMS module. And then it will become TA. So in future, you cannot see the professor in front of you. In future, you cannot get the infrastructures in front of you for your higher education. Maybe 5 or maybe 10, 20 years later, we cannot find teacher for in front of physical teachers. Or we cannot find the physical infrastructures for some classes, from some lectures. What will happen? How it can be replaced by AI? AI would get more data from classroom, from assignment, from lectures, from students' feedback. So these data would become the pattern data for individuals. And AI would not be the similar for every institutions. So from these institutions, AI would be different for this institution. And for my institution, AI would be different because my data would be different. So in future, everybody would get their own AI because they are producing multiple data by their own. So we need to understand data first. And data is the best way to treat, to become data is generate literature. If you give a good literature, then you would you would develop your own AI in your future. So institutions also do the same process. If they're giving good feedback every time, generate the good literature for anything, then it will become good module for data, and this will treat for you in future as TA. So in future you will get more TAs in the classroom, more TAs in online platform, but in physical you cannot get the physical teachers. They just turn to the facilitator, maybe grader, maybe helper. So the role will be changed. Remember, first time what I said, the infrastructure should be changed by AI. Now what I told, the lectures, the professor will be changed by AI. So AI will replace professor and lecturer also. Next, syllabus. How syllabus is going to replace by AI? Syllabus is going to replace by AI with content. What is content? We need to understand content. Contents are the use database of data. The database and data is different, okay? So data is individual's symbol, simple, or one plot. But database is the connections of individuals' data, and this individual data will connect with the network is called database, okay? So database would replace the content syllabus, then syllabus is no required in the educations in future. So remember, I start with the 4 pillars in the educations. Now every pillar is gone and only one pillar is remaining in the same position, which is called students. So what is students in general? What do you think? What is students? Any idea? What is a student? Difficult question? But very simple question. See, if you want to become a student, you need to raise question. If you don't have questions, then you cannot become a student. And if you cannot become a student, you cannot be the persons for next generation. Okay? Now I'm going to be more on scary field, okay? You would be scared. Oh, how, my life would be changed, or my life would be gone. But don't worry. You need to learn how to raise the question. If you don't know how to raise the questions, then it would be very difficult for AI generation. What AI generation requires is prompt. What is prompt? Prompt is a simple question. But do you know what is question is? Which is question, which is not a questions. Do you know? It's very difficult for me, which is questions and which is not question. I think this is question for me. But in general, there is no meaning. I'm just asking, frequently asking. What is I'm asking? No meaning. If there is no meaning, then this is not considered as question. So we need to know what is real question. If you know what is real question, then you will become a part of next society. Otherwise, it's just gone. Little bit, how to say, difficult to explain, right? So questions would be the central point for coming era. How questions would become students. Okay? Question and students is parallel, synonyms. If you don't know what is questions, or if you know questions but how to ask the questions, there are 2 phases. You know questions, everybody have question. But if you don't know how to ask question, then you cannot be the persons that is required for next society. So very difficult. How to understand what is real questions and what is not real question. So if you have real questions, or if you can ask real questions, then you will become students. Otherwise, you cannot be students in next generation. That's why students in major part, students in center part for education. This is what AI is going to transfer whole response of society. What I'm talking is response. Before, your mother, your father response was different for society, for their friend circle. Now your response is different on your own society, on your own friend circle, right? So the communications way also changed, the network also changed, and pattern of social response also changed. So if this response is going to change rapidly by AI, then we need to understand the social change with social behavior, okay? This is a great engineering that you are in this field because you are students and you need to raise a question, how to know the real question, okay? Here is the TA. What is TA? You know TA means? You know? Okay, very good. TA means teaching assistant, would be your main teacher for next generation. No real teacher would be your real teacher. They are just giving the marks or maybe administrative works. Okay, you apply it. Yes, you graduated. Just provide the certificate. That's all. But who is going to evaluate your whole works? TA is going to evaluate. Who is TA? Who is TA? TA is your data that you are producing in every works, every day, every classes, every assignment, every teaches, every framework, every group works. These data would generate AI module, and this data will respond to your every questions in future. Understand what I mean? So generate the data is very important in AI. What types of response you want to get, that is very important. That's why you need to have your own data, you need to have your own discipline data, you need to have your own description of your data. So if you cannot give more disciplinary data, then you would not get proper AI system, okay? So every institutions need to understand that they need to have their own data and their own literature. Based on their data, they would get their own AI system, and this AI would become TA for your classes. If you have any assignment problem, if you have any question, concern, simply go to your LMS, your own university platform, and raise the question. So AI will reply you. Don't worry, there is no physical professor. Physical professor will be replaced by AI, which is called TA, okay? And it is the process that we can made by on our data. Why university need their own data? This is very tough question. Very tough questions. We need to discuss in a very close framework. This is not the lecture-based topic, but for now, I will tell you one thing, okay? If these institutions want to lead society, then this institution need to have their own data. If they want to follow the other instructions, other philosophy, then you can just simply follow the philosophy. There's somebody sitting in the room, and they can code you, and they can give you the response. That's all. If you want your own data, your own response in your local language, in your local culture, your own values, your own trust or ethicals or anything from this land, then you need to teach AI, this means this. What is Surabaya for you? See how data is going to teach AI. You can try here, okay, in the class. What is Surabaya for you? Is motherland? Only the motherland? your source of economy, entrepreneurship place, your relational place, your belief, your culture, your language, your thoughts development process, everything is Surabaya. Then literature would generate. If you simply said Surabaya is my birthplace, then AI only know that Surabaya is your birthplace. AI cannot understand that this Surabaya give you the moral value, social value, economic value, and then relational values, and anything. Then you would not get the real value of Surabaya. That means individuals are going to develop their own AI module, their own belief system, with feeding their own data module, maybe photo, video, whatever the thing is. Maybe some restaurant you visit definitely and get coffee, and you would say, oh, this restaurant have good coffee. What does that mean? You are giving feedback to AI. You are teaching to AI. Who is the teacher then? Human are the teacher. Okay? Someday AI would know, because we put many data, and then this data will collaborate with each other. So what is Indonesia? For Indonesian people, Indonesia is everything. What is everything? We need to define one by one by one. That is called question. And if you have these questions, you will become students. Otherwise, you cannot become students. And if you cannot become students, you cannot become part of next society. That is the danger, fear that talking in the global text every day. Why AI challenge for human and human values are many discussion forum, right? That is why, because they are not aware what is questions and how to become a students. So individuals are became student. Students have always a good question. If you don't have question, you cannot. And for your job, you need to teach AI for how. How is very simple, give a best literature. How to give a literature? Define your data. What is your data? Define today's lecture. Maybe boring, interesting, or maybe I don't care. This is the feeding system. This is the feedback system. This is the literature system. Take one photo, videos, audios, anything, and then give your own remarks for that. So this is the process to generate AI module. Okay, I'm not going to take a long time. Here I'm going to talk you a little bit about the social learning management system. So what is social learning management system? In future, near future, the university has a good social learning platform. Now they are running by LMS system. I know these institutions also applied LMS system. LMS system and social learning management system is different. What is social learning management system? Social learning management system is open us door that anybody can feed us in the lecture time. That is called social LMS module. Now we are using a closed module which is called application. When you log in, you would get maybe the professor's PPT. You can download it, and then you can simply assign your assignment, you can upload it. That's all. Maybe your attendance, some financial activities would be there, some notice would be there, right? Some maybe photo, videos would be there, link would be there. That's all. This is very close management system. This is not academic management system. I'm saying management system. What they are managing, I do not know. That's why I'm proposing social learning management system. In social learning management system, what I'm talking now can listen everybody from society if they are interested. And they can give me the feedback. Instead, if I am taking any wrong positions here to speak to the students, this will, feeding to the students wrongly, then whole data would mix. The data formation should be different. Then they would correct me immediately. If I'm on the wrong way, then they have right to correct me. That is what I'm saying, that social learning management system would come into the society, in the educations. Then we are going to adopt the social learning management system. Then expert will lead the main theme of education, and we would be the facilitator for the classes. Okay. University need more powerful institutions. What do you think? This is a very social question, not AI question. Very social, general questions. Do you think university need more power to treat students? More power or less power? Power. So how many you are agree? Students need to have more power. Nobody? Oh, really? Few. So university need more power. Huh? Few? Choose one. Students need more power in the university. Yes? Yes. University itself need to more power to control students. Yes? Oh, equal, huh? I'm confused now. So I am with number A. Students need to more power in the education module. University cannot give you fail. What that means? How one person, one lecture can make you fail in your life? Is that acceptable? For me, not. I'm not ready to accept fail from any lecture, any classes. I might be fail with process. Understand what I mean? If there are some process that I cannot follow, process would be fail. But for my life, I cannot give somebody that technically say to me, you are fail or you are pass. Understand what I mean? Who have more power then? Students. Students need to have more power in the classes because they are in the center. If they want to get some lectures, then no need to come to physical classes. Just link with some social LMS platform. You would get more the content, good contents, recently developed content. The more objective-oriented content or subject-oriented content than your lecture, right? If you want to get more certificate, then simply you can log in some of the website and you would get that. Why lectures need to come to participate, hold the boring lectures, listen, and then finally, oh, you are pass or you are fail. Do you still agree that? That's your choice, not my choice. But for me, social LMS platform is coming to the society by the revolution of AI. Okay? So what AI actually do for next generation? Next generation is the AI generation. AI generations, I can define you the society 5.0. Allow me more 2-3 minutes, okay? I will give you the coming society image. How you are going to predict the next society is looks like? Do you have any idea how it look like? Next society, coming society. So society 1.0 is agriculture-based society, very old society. Society 2.0 is industrial society. 3.0 is, sorry, 2.0 is agriculture, 3.0 is information society, and 4.0 is difficult, right? Little bit difficult. Okay, let's go directly for 5.0 society. This is the not existing society. We are in society 4.0. We are in society 4.0. Next society is coming, which is called human-centric society. And this human-centric society, everything lead by data. Data-centric society. So data-centric society means if you have your own data, then you would become more powerful. If you have your own data, then you can do your business. If you don't have your own data, then you cannot even talk to anybody. Very, very difficult, right? Remember the word, data. Very simple. What is data? How I defined before, the data can be your voice, can be your photo, can be anything that you are done, that you are doing these days. But if there is no meaning or the real identity of that data, then there is no value. Right? So next society, if you want to do your own business or entrepreneurship, what you need to do? You need to make your own data. If there is no your own data, then you cannot sell anything. What you are going to sell to somebody? You need to think that. Because you are students, after your graduation, you need to go to society and you need to become your own entrepreneur. You need to become earn money to sustain. What you are going to sell, what you are going to produce, how you are going to teach, how you are going to treat, how you are going to help to others if you don't have data. Right? Everybody need to have their own data with their own properties. That is, nobody can teach you, tell you what is your own properties. You need to make yourself. Okay?
Sorry, Prof. Anand, we are running time,
Okay.
running out of time, so please try to
Okay. So
make a little bit shorter.
okay.
Thank you. Sorry.
It's okay, no problem. So last thing I just wanted to tell you, portfolio. It's very important. What is portfolio? Just give me a little bit interactive, 5 minutes interactive session, okay? You can talk to me directly. Don't worry, don't sigh. What is portfolio? Anybody? It's okay. The portfolio, that is the role to generate portfolio by institution. Institutions has one portfolio that your, there are some exam, entrance exam, and then final exam, right? So entrance exams definitely easier than final exam, right? So these two, there are deadline. Today maybe you did entrance exam, and after 2-3 years you did the final examinations for your graduation. These 4 years, every day, every class, every group works. If you record in your log, perform anything that recorded in your system is called portfolio. If you do not record anything, record means note, images, visualizations, or maybe the literature. If you did not did anything, then you cannot get your own portfolio. You lose your portfolio. If you lose your portfolio, then you never became a good persons in future. So portfolio in education is very important because this portfolio teach you how to deal every day's class work, how you start your journey and how you complete your journey. This portfolio is important for AI system too. That's why I just quoted the portfolio, which is students need to understand. Portfolio is a notebook, for example. So make your own notebook for every day. Note something that you learn every classes or every lectures. Then you would get your own portfolio. Otherwise, you cannot get your portfolio. So for students, is really required portfolio if you wanted to grow up in the next society. I think. Okay, last one slide. Yes, this one. No, previous one. Previous one. Okay, here. So, in university, this is just an advice. Make your network, generate your network in the university. That is why you are here. So today I make a network, I generate a big network with the Indonesian students and then universities, and I will remember this as my profile, portfolio. Not only portfolio, this is the value for me to generate next maybe business, next opportunities, next maybe the relationship with the universities or individuals. Maybe we can get many visits from each institutions. So this is what university students need to learn, that generate your network, create your own network, and connect your network. So this is how students can do. Thank you so much. For final word, I could say today we had discussions with these institutions and my Japanese institutions with some collaborative works in future. I know today's sessions is a little bit difficult to interact each of you to get a real topics or point what I'm telling to you, because this is AI lecture and kind of social and AI combinations with two patterns would be a little bit different in the forum. I can understand those things, but in next maybe a visit, I would make more appropriate topic for you to understand what is AI or how you are going to apply this AI in your education module. But I can say we have many options to collaborate with Japanese side and Indonesian side. Please open your mind and give us a feedback that what you are going to see the relations in Japan, what you want to learn from Japan, or what you want to teach to Japan. Don't only focus that you want to learn from Japan. Focus what you want to teach to Japan. Not only Japan, for your own networks, external networks. So many networks, okay? Think on that. So stay on healthy. And I would say thank you so much for this opportunity with so lovely places in front of me. Thank you so much.
Okay, give a big applause to Professor Ananda Nepal. What a wonderful presentation regarding AI. Congratulations. And well, at the moment, we have Q&A session. Do we have time for Q&A? All right, thank you. So, okay, baik, terima kasih. Kalau ada pertanyaan silakan. Saya harap kalian sudah paham tentang AI. Ini saya harap ini tidak cukup, satu lecture tidak cukup, karena AI itu memang sangat comprehensive and complex too. As one we snapshot, we see very simple AI, artificial intelligence, tapi itu memang kompleks juga. Kalau kita paham yang hal-hal yang lain-lain dan ada bidang yang lain-lain, itu kompleks juga. Ini tidak cukup, tapi kita ada overview hari ini dari Prof. Ananda Nepal dari Kyoto. So, pasti ada pertanyaan. Oke, silakan. Satu pertanyaan dari This side, satu pertanyaan dari this right side. Okay, silakan. You remember what Prof asked tell you? If you have no good question, you are no students. Okay, please.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity given. Let me introduce myself. My name is Cicilia Febriana Mayangsari from Occupational Health and Safety Study Program. It was explained that learning systems are evolving from LMS to more AI based on interactive SLMS. My question is, how can students remain active and think independently without becoming too dependent on AI in this system?
All right, thank you. Apakah bisa, can you repeat once again the question?
It was explained that learning systems are evolving from LMS to more AI based on interactive SLMS. My question is, how can students remain active and think independently without becoming too dependent on AI in this system?
Oh, okay. I'm going to get a, I need to understand proper question. That's why I'm just asking him to confirm your question.
Okay, you may sit down, please. Thank you. Sit down, maybe.
Oh, yes.
Thank you for your question. You are saying that independently, how can we think that from LMS to develop the social LMS module? Independently means individual persons or without AI help?
Persons.
Person.
Yes.
Ah, very nice question. See, what is social LMS system is we need to understand this social LMS system. That is that we can receive many opportunities that can learn from the home, like mother. How she is teaching us is a model for us that sometimes she would show some images or visual things that you need to become something this person, right? Or maybe sometimes she would say, if you did this or if you did repeat this thing again, then you would get this punishment. So something that individual cannot, I cannot say individual cannot make a social learning management system, but social learning management system is a door that if my parents wanted to visually or online wanted to see my classes activities, then they can join online. I am in the class, regular class. For example, I am medicine students. I am testing in the class. Teachers is there, facilitators is there, many friends is there. But my parents also became, for example, from medicines or maybe doctor. He or she want to help me to sort out some problem. Then this social LMS system will allow them to log in and observe the class, and she can mentor me individually. So I mean, there are many persons who have many knowledge in society, But teacher is there and he has limitation of to teach whole the class. Understand what I mean? Learning management system is limited the knowledge because the professor lecturer is one person. He can only teach you the process. He cannot teach everything. But the person who have more knowledge on specific area, scientific area, then these persons can also involve to this class, to monitor the class, to help the teacher, and then become to receive more good results in the field. So this is what I'm telling you. Social LMS system is coming, is like those persons who want to contribute something in the society. They would come to contribute in the society without any specific burden, right? So individuals can raise the voice to tell to the society how this education is not giving us good knowledge platform. Because everything depends on AI, and AI develop us, giving us a learning management system, and it is very restricted places. We cannot experiment our knowledge in LMS system. Understand what I mean? So students need to raise the question, no, we need social LMS system. Our parents, not parents only, but expertise wanted to come to teach us in the classes, which is also allowed in the class, or maybe experiment, or maybe the workshop. For example, there are multiple types of social learning platform. For example, workshop, inter-college competition, internal class competition, friend-to-friend competition, online to physical competition, physical to online competition, or some idea convey competitions are the sample of social learning platform. So anything can be translated, directed by this expert, or maybe this group, or maybe social entities would become the social learning platform. So we can raise voice. Individual, independent can raise voice. We need these types of system, not LMS system. Okay?
Okay, thank you. My question has been answered.
Yes, thank you. All right, thank you so much. And it's such a nice questions, and it's been answered by Prof. Anand. It's so balanced and so deep and so justified regarding social learning and AI and so on. Okay, one more questions from that side, the right side. Ada pertanyaan? If not, then left side is ready to take your chance. Oh, ada banyak pertanyaan, semua tentang AI pastinya nih. Cuman boleh satu ya, kayaknya harusnya lucky draw ya. Cuman milih satu. Aduh, susah. Okay. Okay, the red one. Okay, seems he is coming. He is coming. Okay, please.
Okay, good afternoon to all of us, to everyone, especially to our professor from Japan, or from Nepal, Asli Nepal. Professor Ananda Nepal, and I'm Albata Mabang Miro from the Philippines. Currently taking a course of Bachelor of Elementary Education in UNUSA, Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama Surabaya. So now, Mr. Professor Ananda Nepal, you said earlier that if you have a question, but you can say, or you can ask, it can't be called a question. And you won't be a student. You cannot be a part of the next society. And since I want to be a part of the next society soon, inshallah, that's why I dared to ask. So this is my question, Mr. Professor Ananda Nepal. That's a short question. If you were the DepEd Secretary, what policy would you create regarding the use of artificial intelligence in public schools. That's it.
Can you repeat the second question?
Okay.
Little bit, the sounds is little bit breaking. Just speak. Please, calm down. Calm down, okay? Just second question.
The question is, if you were the DepEd secretary, what policy would you create regarding the use of artificial intelligence in public schools?
Oh, okay, I understand.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm sorry because this mic is just near for me.
Okay.
Thank you. Policy.
Just a moment. Okay, give a big applause to he's from Philippines and he have wonderful questions. Consequently, he asked 2 questions that is very relevant and let's, Professor Anand, maybe?
Okay, thank you so much. That's what I really love to listen. Thank you so much for your question. See, policy, for me, if you said, if I was in the positions that can apply policy in the public school, I can open all the AI tools for all students. Very simple. But I would say to prove it with process. What teacher's role is to teach process to the students. Do not block to use AI tools, which is a tool. So there is one, my research paper, I told in research that students are blocked to use AI applications in classroom, but they are using AI tools in their home. What is difference? Where is block? Why it blocks in university? No meaning. So I would say open all the AI tools to prompt, to raise more good questions, to get more results. And students need to present what they found, what they really found, what they found in a good sense. If they found something good, that is good enough for now. For now, we are Gen Z, right? For Gen Z, we have AI tool. For Alpha, what we have? Think for that. We are not discussing with what, oh, we have AI and blah, blah, blah. This is a very simple question. For Alpha, there is nothing to teach. For Gen Z, you are just engaging in AI tool. Whether this tool used, do not use, good, bad, whatever. This is so, I think, no meaning, such types of questions for me, okay? But for Alpha, I don't have anything to teach. They know prompt, they know AI tool, they know everything what to do, and what I am going to teach them? Nothing. So for Alpha, we don't have education system. We need to think for Alpha. If we are the education policy maker, then we need to think for Alpha, not for Gen Z. Gen Z are working on AI. It's open for them. So take your own decision, but remember, if you do not know the process, then you cannot become a student. To become a good student, you need to know the process. If you teach me how to do something with process, then you learn. No doubt, whether you learn by AI, whether you learn by professor, from your friend, who cares? Nobody cares. But if you do not know the process, then there is no value. Okay? Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you, Professor Anand, for the wonderful answer. I hope you are satisfied. So, at the moment, we are running out of time, so okay. So, all right, we are almost the end of this program, so Sorry, I think due to the time lag, we are going to end of this session. So once again, give a big applause to Professor Anand for such wonderful coming all the way to Kathmandu, Nepal. And I hope Professor Anand will have a good time in Indonesia, especially in Surabaya. So I hope Professor Anand will give us more novelty and contribution to UNUSA again and again. Thank you. Terima kasih. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Thank you to Prof. Ananda Nepal for great explanation for today's discussion, and also Dr. Sanjay Kumar for leading the discussion very well, and also for the students for asking questions. You really great. All right, so the next agenda is the presentation of the ceremonial plaque and also souvenir appreciation. We would like to invite Professor Dr. Bambang Sektiari Lukiswanto as the Vice Rector 3, and also Mr. Mustafa MA PhD as the Director of Research, Innovation and Community Service of UNUSA for giving a ceremonial plaque and souvenir appreciation to the speaker, alongside with the moderator on the stage. Okay, to our documentation committee, you might capture all the moment, please. Guys, please give applause to all of them. Thank you. Sorry, sangat cepetan. It's totally fine to exchange your. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached the end of today's program. On behalf of the committee, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to the honorable speaker, moderator, and then vice secretary, directors, deans, and all the lecturers and participants, and everyone will contribute to the success of this event. We hope today's session provides meaningful knowledge and inspiration for all of us, especially in understanding the role of artificial intelligence in modern education. Finally, I apologize for any mistakes or shortcomings during the event. Thank you for your attention and participation, guys. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Oh ya guys, jangan lupa ya, tolong di-scan presensinya supaya bisa untuk sertifikat kalian ya. Saya tahu kalian